Welcome back to my channel. Grab your coffee or your tea. We are going to get into grids one more time. What I'm going to explain to you is the different kinds of grids and how they work. So first, I would like to say the references and the custom brushes that I get are from cubebrush.co and gumroad.com. So if you check those out, make sure that they're for the software that you're using. I'm using Photoshop, so I make sure it's for specifically Photoshop. So just keep those in mind if you ever want to get some custom brushes. Just visit those sites. I also have them in the description below. And if you want to get references, that's also something that you can get, photo references. So we're going to look at this photo. Well, it's an example of a photo reference, and it will be on its own separate layer. What I typically do when I'm doing the grid method is to get a brush, a hard brush, and I can use whatever color that I want as long as I can see it over the photo. And what I'll do, first I need to lock the photo so I never touch it with any ink. And I have a new layer for the grid, and I'm going to be using Shift on the keyboard to make the straight lines, the vertical lines, and the horizontal lines. Some people use all square boxes. What I do is I will use any shapes that I want. So I tap and I hold Shift and I move the brush and in the direction that I want to go, horizontal or vertical. So I hold Shift. So I hold, first I click the brush or tap the brush and hold Shift and go down, tap, hold Shift, go horizontal. So I do that to get the frame, and sometimes the computer will act up, but that's okay. And now I try to draw these other lines so I can have areas, cut off so that at least separated to where I can get the shapes in all different areas of the box. And now what I can do, if I want to put more lines in to help me, I can click this corner right here, and then I could then tap and then let go, then hold Shift and then tap again, and that creates another line. And you can do something like this, and you got your grid. You can make your grid however you want, because what we're going to do is we're going to go to the Move tool, and we're going to hit Alt, and we're going to click on that grid and move it over. So now you have a copy of that grid. So whatever you draw, it'll be accurate. So I like to draw under the grid. So what I do is lock the grids and then click background, click new layer, and then I start drawing. So I get the brush, and now you can start sketching. And you just go shape by shape in the grid. And this really helps with accuracy, and it saves a lot of time too. So it's just a really neat way of getting your paintings to be more accurate. And then after you're done doing the sketch, you're able to start painting and start focusing on other things like small details and just all of that. And it's just one of many methods that you can use. Of course, I would take a little bit more time, but either you start out with a rough sketch and then you start refining it, or you can refine it right from the beginning. This is what I do with all my paintings and all my drawings. If I want to save a little bit more time, because you only have so much time in the day, and when you have a lot of projects you need to get done, that's the method that we use. So this is a traditional method, because when I used charcoals or did a pencil drawing, I would actually use a grid sometimes on my sketch pad, and use a grid, and then once I was finished with doing whatever type of painting or pen work, I would erase the grid off the paper, and then you can do some finalizations and everything. So I'm gonna show you the process when I was using a grid for a photo reference, and so enjoy that. If you have any questions or comments, just give me a holler, and make sure to like, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. And I'll catch you guys later. Peace.